Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to this Unrest Let's Play. I'm Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com. It's the 7th episode. It might be the last one, but we're going to see how far we get to the end here. I don't know, the game's seemingly wrapping up. Okay. Captain, we don't really have to relay our lives for use of starving street trash, do they want to kill each other? Oh. Yeah, what's the point telling them I can't take orders? Yeah, come out with that. So I joined you because Rome was ripe for an invasion. I thought for sure that one of these days an army was going to come over the hill and this would be my chance to defend it. I'm not soldier boy and the army wouldn't have me. But I wanted to do some good to the city. I don't mind dying with the spirit in my gut, but I don't want to... Okay, yeah. The slums album, you want slums video? Sell that. Hey, I'm dubious soldier. Oh, the assassin's in the bottom right corner, I guess. I'll be honest, there's a lot about that they don't understand. Vijay was the only man with the answers, and we knew that, and we killed a group of innocent people because he said it would make them better. You know, I don't know about you, but I'd like to go to my death knowing a little bit more about the worst thing I've ever done. Let's trade. Who else knew? Why did Vijay start planning the assassination? Don't know, he never given me much notice either. I only worked with him for a while and he sprung it on me at the last minute. I guess the idea was if he didn't tell his allies, they wouldn't have time to panic or betray him or second guess things, but he definitely wanted us involved. What did Vijay tell you? The assassination would pacify the slums long enough for the Moonseens to come back, which they didn't, yeah. What's your incentive? Was he paying you? No. What are you doing here? Honestly, what really keeps me up at night is worrying that I killed the king and queen for no good reason, that the peace we'd won was temporary and Birmingham would collapse anyway. I guess when I heard the riots were spreading, I had to see for myself. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of people who've taken control since. It's been a bad... Who else knew? I don't know about Ramvi, but Lakshmi did. And she either knew or figured out that JD would try to kill me afterwards. Her men grabbed me right in front of the assassination. She's been having me rat out traders on her farms. Believe me, it hasn't been fun. Plenty won't, but the city will keep standing, yeah? What was your why did Vijay pick you? Thanks to him, I was the court spy. It meant I was close enough to attack them on the day, but just in case things went wrong, he had deniability. That's my guess. Maybe he just didn't want to get his hands dirty. Yeah. I was paid, but honestly, I just wanted riots to stop. Vijay made me believe that I and only I could restore some peace to the city. Wouldn't you bend your moral standards a little? Apparently. If you could wish death on one person right now, who would it be? Yeah. J Deep's the answer. Of course, it's ultimately pointless. We're only going to have a couple of different perspectives on this whole mess, and you really have to understand every side to fix it. That's why Vijay was going to end up ruling this place. Let's get to the point. You've got a lot of priorities right now, and in nobody's estimation am I one of them. So please let me know. Yeah, sorry. I gotta keep you there. Jailer, disgruntled veteran. Oh, my troops. I have to go to the front. Okay. How is this going to play out? Let's put an end to this. Okay. Right, men grown up. Okay, today's good. Yeah, let's do an inspiring speech. There are people out there who need help, and you're the only ones who can give it to them. I think this is a terribly messy situation. I don't really want any of this. But yeah. Most of you are going into the slums. A few squads will hold the line. Only there to keep back riots. Don't hurt anyone that's not asking for it. Keep the merchants safe. They're our city's lifeblood. So I'm waiting to hear this. Well, I guess I just sent everyone to die for this useless war. Christ. This is terrible. Some violent messenger, but leave me in no pain. Okay. Draw your sword. Nah. I do, I just don't care that much. I'm not surrendering. Oh shit! Lakshmi, I can't get out of it. Lakshmi just betrayed me, I guess. Christ. You're going down with me. Aww. That went poorly. Wait, I'm Asher now. What's going on now? I guess I talked to Avinash first. What's happening? What happened? Didn't give me an explanation. What's happening? Wait, did I win? What? Why didn't it explain what's going on? I'm very confused. Okay. Our false riots sparked a few real ones, more than a few actually. Everyone known the slums was just waiting for an excuse. We all thought J Deep would be directing things. We haven't even seen his boys in the streets. Nobody knows what happened to them. Someone said they were stricken down but died of disease, but that doesn't seem likely. As far as fighting in this part of the city goes, it's rough, but we're holding the guards and the mercs back. The sooner you deal with Vijay and convince the city you're in charge, the better. One thing hasn't gone according to plan at all. Shyam kept hardly anything on the defensive line. He sent his men into the slums to deal with the riot directly, exactly what all of the merchants and nobles were praying he wouldn't do. What can we expect? We called off a riot from JD wasn't around to make some of the rest worse, but his absence did draw out the street gangs. Shyam's boys have been tussling with those. Some rioters did cross over his defensive line and we're doing our best to deal with those. Our biggest problem by far has been rioters crossing over his bare defensive line and we just don't have the men to deal with them. Everything will improve. Alright. In I go, I guess. He's waiting for you. Vijay's got Noah. Good. I wouldn't let him speak too long as Vijay got as far. Vijay got as far as he did with the people in the council. He's more beautiful. He makes lies more beautiful and persuasive than the truth. Right, I won't. In we go. Hello. Why did you have to come here? My work was finally beginning to pay off with peace and you started citywide riots. Yeah. They weren't too happy with the last rightful queen, were they? People don't love kings and queens, they don't love you, they don't love me. They love having a food to eat and a city they can trust. I've done a lot more from the city than your parents did, and it still hasn't been enough. They don't need convincing to turn on your parents, but it seems you've convinced them to turn on me. It's a pity I won't be alive to see them turn on you. I don't think that'll happen. I'm going to be... Oh yes. Burma's farms have brought in about 1/3 of the food we need to everyone. Naga merchants supply more for as long as the increasingly scarce tax revenue pays for it. We have a slum full of starving elderly people. How are you going to fix them? Yeah. Needs people to cooperate. Red decides in fashion once again. How well did it work for them? Because you killed them. Your parents had lost the city's confidence. They would not do what had to be done, embracing revenue as a method of keeping peace, planting spies on the farm, striking a careful balance of appeasing the Naga without favouring them. You were a child when your parents died. You saw them as the child season, the good, the perfect, the wise king and queen. I only saw 2 failing leaders sitting on a pile of dry branches. Seaman. Yep, good job. Look at me, Asher, look at me in the eye. Being a ruler of the city is horror. It's like watching a child die slowly from sickness, spoon-feeding and giving it remedies and begging it to live just one more day so the fever can break. When I go onto the balcony, I don't see loyal subjects. I see people I'm responsible for dying of starvation while my own dinner goes cold inside. Oh, your dinner's gone cold. Oh. So why'd you dare? I never wanted anyone dead, I just wanted the city to survive, and I couldn't go on watching your parents make the same mistakes over and over, deaf to the cries of the city's people. They meant well, and they did awfully, and I had to step in. If you're going to punish me for that, go ahead. You're not trying to convince me, you're trying to convince yourself, yeah? Doubt is squeamishness and fear giving voice. It is inevitable and useless, okay. You just don't want to face the fact that what you did was all pointless. It wasn't pointless. I would have done it unless I was sure it was the right thing to do. I was beyond doubts. I am beyond doubts. Oh, I'm just gonna break him apparently. Oh no, that was too far. That was too far to push. Get out of my city. I've always been behind you, Ashana. Oh, that's not worrying at all. Okay. I thought that last bit was going to be the end. I thought it was going to end with the state of the city, but no. I'm a priestess for Bankamundi and have been a spy for Jalesh. I'm not alone. It is difficult to believe Ash's coup was only 1 week ago. Jalesh, one of the Naga who's made it through all this, along with Rhea, hasn't stopped moving in at that time. Perhaps he's afraid of what will happen if he does. He's needed information. Gradually, the veil between him and his many paid informants has begun to fade, especially the good ones. The past has already changed hands, but he's got something to say. Okay, well, that's be another short one, because this game is a bite-sized game, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. That's an interesting... I was for sure that was going to be the final conversation. What a weird game. I don't know what to think about it so far. It's difficult, and it offers no real good choices in a way, more like not even like this is going to lead to some kind of catharsis. Well, maybe running away as what's her face would have, but I wasn't able to. So, but yeah. Anyway, maybe next time will be the last one. Thank you very much for watching. This is Unrest. I'm Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com, and goodbye.